Here the Jews don't like Farrakhan, so they call me Hitler. Well, that's a good name. Hitler was a very great man.
Imagine living in a country where anti-Semitism is completely and totally the normal. Imagine living in a country where Christianity, Judaism, conservatism, being white, being a male, being female are the abnormal. Imagine living in a country where our very children and the fundamentals of what they are supposed to be learning is under attack. Tonight, we bring you a little something different, the breakdown of anti-Semitism in the Democrat Party and what that means for the United States and our future.
Do you think that Ilhan Omar understands why her comments were problematic, and what happens if this happens again?
Well, first of all, thank you for the question. I don't think that that the Congresswoman is perhaps appreciate the full weight of how it was heard by other people, although I don't believe it was intended in any anti-Semitic way.
How unbelievably insane is this? Imagine if Republicans used this excuse for anything that makes the Democratic Party lose their androgynous minds. For example, let's take Hitler. He hated Jews just about as much as Ilhan Omar. And the excuse for his actions we could say are, he didn't understand the weight of his words. He's not at fault.
102 women in Congress. Boy, am I happy. But Miss Omar from Somalia, she started talking about the Benjamins. And they trying to make her apologize. I said, sweetheart, don't do that.
On full display here is the neo-leftist Democrats with their mainstream media propaganda machine colluding to hide the aforementioned action by Ilhan Omar, as well as the other Islamic woman by her side, Rashida Tlaib. If we raise the alarm about these known enemies of our great constitutional republic and anyone like us, we'll be labeled racist bigots and called Nazis. So be it. At the risk of being labeled racist bigots, we bring a much-needed factual breakdown of how dangerous Ilhan and Rashida actually are to the very survival of our nation.
Auch eine andere Macht, die sehr gewaltig war in Deutschland, hat unterdessen die Erfahrung erleben können, dass die nationalsozialistischen Prophezeiungen
وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين اللهم عليك باليهود ومن والاهم اللهم عليك بالأمريكان ومن والاهم اللهم احصهم عددا واقتلهم بددا.
Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar are staunch supporters of a known terrorist organization, Hamas. Something a lot of people may not realize, but Hamas has a very powerful special interest group and company residing here in the United States cloaked under the name CARE, or the Council on American Islamic Relations. Pretty massive statement I just made, but it's entirely true. Since its founding in 1993, the Council for American Islamic Relations has presented itself publicly as a benign Muslim American civil rights organization. From that time to this, however, the United States government has known that CARE actually is an entity founded by the Muslim Brotherhood's Palestinian franchise Hamas, a group officially designated since 1994 as a terrorist organization. Evidence of CARE's true character as a US-based instrument for political warfare and fundraising for Hamas and the federal government's certain knowledge of the truth did not come to light until the largest terrorism financing trial in the nation's history, the 2007 to 2008 Holy Land Foundation prosecution. In the course of that trial, FBI agent Laura Burns testified about and helped explain the transcripts of wiretap surveillance conducted in the course of 2 planning sessions leading up to the organizational meeting of CARE held in Philadelphia on October 1993. Specifically, she presented proof that CARE's mission was to assist Sister Sama, its founder's hardly opaque codename for Hamas, as the prospect of its terror designation loomed. With this revelation, we are drawn full circle to the point above. The safety of our nation, its freedoms, and prosperity under a direct threat from 2 women, Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar. If you still need evidence that they are involved with CARE, look no further. They are both speaking at Hamas-linked CARE banquets later this month.
Here the Jews don't like Farrakhan, so they call me Hitler. Well, that's a good name. Hitler was a very great man.